guys, finally I'm here once again posting, and I'm talking about Polymorph. Polymorph is actually a really interesting spell. Let's read the description. The spell transforms a creature that you can see within range into a new form. An unwilling creature must make a wisdom saving throw or avoid the effect. The spell has no effect on a shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points. The transformation lasts for the duration or until the target drops to 0 hit points or dies. The new form can be any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's or the target's level if it doesn't have a challenge rating. The target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the chosen beast. It retains alignment and personality. The target assumes the hit points of its new form when it reverts into its normal form. The creature returns the number of hit points it had before it transformed. If it reverts as a result of dropping to 0, any excess damage carries over to its normal form. As long as the excess damage doesn't reduce the creature's normal form to 0 hit points, it is knocked unconscious. The creature is limited in actions it can perform by the nature of its new form, and it can't speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hand-to-speech. The target's gear melds into a new form. The creature can activate, use, wield, or otherwise benefit from any discriminant. As a cast in time of one action in a range of 60 feet, it has components verbal, somatic, and material, which is a catapult continuum, and it lasts up to an hour. So, this is a really interesting spell. Not just because of what it does, because it's a real good lesson for rules as written versus rules as intended. So, it says any creature you can see to a new form. So, in a creature, there is actually a creature classification, right? Like a rat is a creature. However, people are humanoids, but it's very clearly implied. Pretty much anything you can see. And a new form doesn't say what the form has to be. I believe it is just in, like, say I turn myself into a rat. That's what it is. But it just says new form. So, who knows? But people who take it rules as written, if you had to take it rules as written, it'd be one of the worst spells in the game, because you can only use it on creatures, which are like rats and dogs and cats and birds. So that's why it's meant to be interpreted as you can turn any person or animal into, I think, like person, animal, fiend, celestial, that kind of thing. And if done really, of course, it has to make a wisdom save or throw. So, yeah, and you can turn it into a creature or a person or something like that. Well, you see, this is the creature, so, So, there's actually an interesting question. Because take it as intended. You say, stand for the creature, which includes yourself, because you can see yourself, obviously. Turn into a new form. Would say it turns itself into a fairy dragon, which would be interesting because fairy dragons can actually cast spells. So it says, all it says is just a new form. It says it cannot activate, use, it can't speak, cast spells, take any other action that requires hand or speech. So I guess what it is turn yourself into like a fairy dragon, and you can just fly and do that kind of stuff. Then you turn yourself into a monkey. So you can't index and requires hands or speech. Turn yourself to like a monkey. Monkeys can grab things. So yeah. This, I think, how I interpret it is, you can turn anything you want that is, of course, of your level, right? That has same CR with the level and below.